So
How old are you? Do you mind me asking?
Right.
Yeah, I'm 34.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone watch the podcast. We're going to do, out of all the clips y'all seen, what was the most triggering thing, or what triggered you the most on the podcast? So
All of it. No, I'm just kidding.
it's two questions in one. Name something that triggered you when you were watching the podcast, and then you can mention something maybe that you disagree with. So if you've seen some of the clips or watched the full podcast and you have something that you fully disagree with something I said, or just maybe how I do things, you can bring that up and we can address it now on the podcast. And who wants to go first? Vicky.
Right. Okay, so
so wait, what's you gonna do, the triggering or the disagreement?
it's a little triggering.
Okay.
And it really wasn't anything to disagree with. It was more in like, I looked a little deeper into what you were saying. So there was a clip, and it was a young lady saying, why can't I be the auntie that takes trips? Why can't I live my best life? And you're like, that will never be your best life. But that wasn't what triggered me. What triggered me was, oh yeah, you could have been on that yacht. Oh yeah, you could have had that Gucci bag. Oh yeah, you could have slept with that dude. Why are we seen as our best life is partying, spending money, and sleeping with men? Why can't it be focusing on our career?
Facts.
Getting our loving ourselves.
Right.
Why does our best life have to consist of money and party? Why does that have to be it?
So the clip, that's what she mentioned.
You mentioned it.
Yeah, but I just repeated what she said. So before, it's
So
a
that
short
was her
clip.
state of mind then.
Her state of mind was that, why can't I just be one of those old aunties that grow up and be old, and I'm out sipping a martini and I'm taking vacations and I'm in a club with my friends and I'm doing this. You know, she named a bunch of things that she'll be doing when she's older. So the clip was just me stating like, well, you know, you doing all of these things is fine for you, but that's not leaving any legacy. That's not leaving any true memories to your family and your loved ones and stuff like that.
Why does it make a woman valuable just because she got wifed up? Why can I not just be single for forever? Why can I not just live my best life for forever? Why can I not be like the 50-year-old auntie who's taking trips?
Yeah, it sounds good on paper for you to think that way. Women derive their true happiness from children in a family and having a strong masculine male by their side. Men, we're different. We get our happiness from kids and leaving a legacy behind, but also we get our true happiness from being on our purpose, creating. Women create children, men create things. Everything that you're seeing, touching, has all been created by men. Every person in this world has all been created by women. Make sense? So a man that's not creating anything is a man without purpose. Then he will experience depression, anxiety. He wouldn't have no direction in his life because he's not on his purpose. He's not creating. You get what I'm saying? So when you're 45 years old, been living your single life all these years, well, what did you create? What was your purpose? Yeah, you got a Gucci bag. Yeah, you slept with this nigga. You've been on that boat. You've been in that yacht. But you created nothing. You waited so long. All your eggs is gone. You can't have babies. So now you feel just like that dude that didn't create any resources, didn't create anything. So all human beings, men have a natural proclivity, it's in us, to provide and protect and to create things. Women have a natural proclivity that's in them to nurture and create human beings, to create the next generation.
You got it.
Yeah.
So the part that triggered me
Sure.
was the men in the comments. I got beef with y'all, men in the comments.
What do you like? How did that trigger you?
There was men basically saying that women, if you don't have children, if you don't have a man, you're lacking substance. And I was like, what? So like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get personal, right? I'm gonna talk about myself. Me,
Vicky, just turn your mic this way.
Like this?
Yeah. So
okay. So me personally,
just like to your mouth. Yeah, right
there. I was raised in a religious household, right? Like a Christian household. This is not in any way me bashing people with the belief. I was conditioned to think that my value was in having a man and having a family. That was pushed, drilled into me, right? So I felt like that's what I needed to do. At 18, I was like 17, got with my daughter's father. I felt like he was legitimizing me, giving me value. And I had my kid, really young. In all reality, fun fact about me, I don't know if you want to call it fun or not, but I'm bisexual. Okay. And I really prefer women, right? So I feel like because I got pushed to think that a man was going to legitimize me, I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong or whatever. And I made decisions that weren't really based on what I wanted. They were more based on what other people wanted for me. So that kind of it bothers me because it's like we were conditioned. I feel like we're at a pivotal point, right? Women's rights, like we just had movements in the 70s and all that.
Okay.
It's new.
Yeah.
Like civil rights, it's new. So there are a lot of men, the baby boomers or even the millennials, who were raised to think that, like, oh, women are supposed to be homemakers and wives and moms.
Let me ask you a question, right? So you saying women aren't raised to be, women shouldn't be certain things. You pretty much saying women can be whatever they want to be.
Yes, they can. Yes,
that's
we
fine.
can.
We all are individuals.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all individuals of free will. We have the choice to do and be whatever we want to be. Let me ask you a question, right? So a guy, right? What if I said to a guy, hey man, you got to go out there and, make something of yourself, be ambitious, be assertive, be dominant, and, don't worry about too much following your passions, because the passions tend to, put you in the wrong direction, but you should look for your purpose and follow your purpose and have a family and provide for that family. And then, instill good traits in those kids so your kids can be good members of society. What if I said that to a guy? What would you say?
If that mattered to him, awesome.
But see, this is what I'm saying. You see you didn't have anything that triggered you when I said the basic things about men, right? So it's something innately within all of us to do. We all have a purpose, is what I'm saying. Right?
I think we have the purpose is to be good at something. Some men that's what they're going to be good at. Some are not going to be good at that, like women. Not all women are going to be good mothers and be good wives.
Yeah, but generally speaking, I don't agree with what you just said. All women have the capability. All women have the capability to be good mothers and good wives. All men have the capability. Well, capability. They do have. Everyone has the capability to be good wives and a good husband, a good mother, a good father. We all are capable of that. People choose weird things. The environment, could play a part in their how they perceive the world, but they can still overcome. There
is a fine line.